So firstly, Quade, it was a momentous day in your career on Saturday just gone. How much does it mean to you to reach 200 appearances for this club?
Yeah, it means a lot to me. It's something I've had my eye on for about, I'd say, a season and a half now, before the COVID seasons, where I knew I was in and around the 150 mark, and I always said to myself that I would love to reach at least 200 for the club, and being able to do it on Saturday was a privilege to play for this club and come out and play for them.
And I know the result wasn't what you would have wanted, but it was a special moment having your boy there to present the shirt with you as well.
Yeah, of course, the result didn't go to plan, but my son coming onto the pitch and handing me the shirt is just a dream come true, really and truly, for him to be involved with me in some sort of capacity on the football pitch, so I really enjoyed it.
Going way back, over 10 years, 12 years ago, you made your debut. Now, what do you remember from being a young 16-year-old stepping out on the pitch the first time back then?
I just remember everyone seeming so big. It was like men's football for the first time, but I remember within about 10 minutes I just found my feet and I felt so comfortable, and then from then I've not really looked back. My first taste of playing men's football, and since then I've really relished the opportunity to just play.
Obviously you went away for a few years, had some spells with Palace and Bolton, came back. What was it about the club since 2016 coming back that's made you want to stay year in, year out? Because a lot of players will tend to stay for 1 year and then move on, but obviously you've now been here best part of 6 years coming back. What is it about the club that makes you want to stay every year?
I think it's definitely down to the way the club's run on the pitch, and even like in the background. It's probably one of the close professional clubs you're going to get to that's in non-league. Also for me, it's ideal to my situations, so I'm not really one that's going to be travelling X, Y, Z areas. So it's a local club who I know, I've been around for a long time, so for me it works. It fits like a glove.
I remember interviewing you back in 2016. I watched the interview back from when you came back, and it meant a lot to you at the time, didn't it? The club saved you at a time where you were really quite low with your footballing career and you weren't sure whether you wanted to continue in the game.
Yeah, exactly. That's one thing. That's another reason why I feel indebted to stay as long as I'm wanted here, is because there was a time where I genuinely was very unsure as to what I was going to be doing, and the gaffer and the club came in for me and just gave me an opportunity to find my feet again, and literally I've not looked back since.
Put you on the spot. Of the 200 games, which ones stand out for you as personal highlights and favourite memories?
I'd say definitely the Macclesfield FA Trophy game, for obviously scoring my first goal and also for the celebration. And then the Bognor FA Cup game and the Chippenham away game, scoring back-to-back. Them 3 games of just simply for scoring, really and truly. But there's the Billericay 3-1 away from home. That's a massive game, and at the time it felt like we were like pipping them to the league. So yeah, there's a few.
And there's a few games as well in there that you've managed to captain the side. How big an honour has it been for you to lead out the sides in those occasions?
Yeah, exactly. For me, that's something where I'd say at the start of my career I never really saw myself as potentially ever being a captain, whether that was for a cup game, an under-23s game, but to do it in cup games and league games for this club. And I felt like I grew as a player by doing that and having that responsibility, so it's been really good for me.